All right, here we go. I'm going to talk about some of my marking tools that I love. And I have some black fabric. This is just for the camera. And I have some white cotton fabric. Both of this is cotton. This is just duck cloth or canvas. So this is one of my favorite products, and it's by Clover. And this comes in so many different colors: white, pink, blue, and yellow. But they make very sharp markings, and this is chalk based, so it washes away. And I really love this. And I have that in every color. This here is another favorite tool, but this is, again, wax. And this is Chinese marker. And I love Chinese marker because they make such bold lines and markings. But this is a wax base. And remember, I keep going back to chalk, which is this wax base. So you need to know what fabrics is good for chalks and what fabrics are good for wax. Again, another Chinese marker here. This right here is chalk, and this is another Clover product that I love as well. And it's like a mechanical pencil. Although you can't put a lot of pressure on this. I must be running out of pencil rather. Yeah, I am. Oh no, I was hoping to make this mark. But this is very precise, and I like this. This is definitely chalk based. And again, it's by Clover. And because I'm running out, I can't make any marks. But there's an eraser on here. So you can erase this almost like a color pencil, per se. I wonder, it makes me think if Crayolas will work for this too. But that's wax base. Sorry. Side note. And then it has this little brush here for erasing, wiping away that eraser. So yeah. All right, I need to order more of those. Again, this comes in all colors: white, gray, pink, blue. Now, I'm going to move on to, there's one other thing that I do like, and it's called a soapstone. And again, I love this because it's just soap. And I dropped it. Try not to drop yours. I hate that. Just like a soft lead pencil, if it cracks, it's just, ugh. And this is soap, and this makes it just as good as a mark. I gotta push that back in. As the Clover one, but at least you know that this is soap, and I love this. So yeah, so this is Dritz, and it's a very good product. I like that as well. I use this in a lot of my quilts because I hate going back in my quilt making. Especially when I leave marks like this. Again, it's not as easy as with the chalk, but I do know it'll wash away, so that's good. Now that's the wax and the chalks. Now I'm gonna come over to some of my pens that have either you make marks, and either if you apply heat to them, they'll just disappear. And then I have some that with a little eraser, and these here are definitely Clover products. As you can see, I am a Clover product fan. But there's other companies out there, but they're just consistent. Blue, pink, white, and I think yellow. And on the tip end, I hope these are not dried out. Yeah, it's getting dried out. That's the only thing about these. These will dry out like any typical marker. So I bought both of them over here. But you can lightly see. And it's really light. And that's how light is supposed to be. They're not meant to be very dark. And at the other end of the tip is the eraser. And it's chemical base. So it actually erases. And this is drying out. But I can see where it's slowly starting to disappear. And again, the only thing about these is that they will dry out on you. Oh, there you go. It just disappears. But you can hardly tell where that mark was. But it was right there. Right there. All right. But they work amazing like you just saw. These are freaking cool. Again, as you can see, they will dry out on you. They're not forever and ever like chalk and wax. There's this other one that is cloth before using. I have to read these before. I have to make sure. Mark Be Gone. So yes, Mark Be Gone is one. It's blue just like this one, but it's tend to be a little darker. If you put water to this, if you put water to this. So I have my little water here. And again, this is great for those things that don't mind water, like cotton. It won't water stain. But look how it just disappears right in front of you. And again, just water. It disappears. You wouldn't even know it was there. Again. So this is water-based. And it's called Mark Be Gone. There's another one that they have that if you, and I couldn't find it, if you take heat, which is pressing. You know, we always sewing and pressing. If you take your iron to it, it will just disappear, just like this. All the other ones that have disappeared. All right, and there's this one that I love as well. Again, it's called the, this is Marvy's fabric marker. And these are found on another, if you Google it, it is a lady who does nothing but bras and panties. She does and lingerie, undergarments. She specializes in that. And this purple this purple has been a very hot product of hers because it's a very bold purple. No one else has come out with another color. And again, it's the chemical base. And so she used these in her line. And people love them because they don't have any other colors. But this purple is really, really dark and you can really see it. So it's the same thing, but just by a different company. And that's called Marvy, M-A-R-V-Y, fabric marker. I think some Joann's have started to, how can I say, carry these, but it's not, I don't find these at all of them. So I hope that really helped with a lot of marking tools that I have. And I use your traditional, simple marker. And I even use, my husband used soap bars. And I say soap bars. It's the same thing as a soapstone marker. You can mark it like it's wax, but it washes away. It's just soap. So there's so many little tidbit trips about making marks. And I recommend if you go to the store now around school time, this is where I get all my school age chalk, because chalk is so hard to find now. A lot of kids, a lot of school education institutions have moved to smart boards. So chalk is not a very prevalent thing that you see, but it's so cheap when you find it in Michael. So this is where I stock up on 100 boxes for my business and everything. So that's another cheap way of marking your fabric. Whew, that was a lot. And I hope this video was helpful on all my variation of chalk marking tools.